Hey everyone, this is Heather from HeatherBCo. I'm going to go ahead and do my pre-plan for next week, which will be June 29th through July 5th. I'm using this kit from Scribble Prints Co. It's a mini kit. I don't know if this was reformatted or if it's new for this year, but here are your full boxes. Some headers and half boxes and quarter boxes. Checklist, some flags, Monday through Sunday box, some icons, habit trackers, some deco, work scripts, more boxes, bottom washi, and date covers. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll take this out of the planner. Close the planner up to give myself some room. Okay, and then here we go. So I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. I will go ahead and mark my days on here so that I kind of know exactly where I'm at without this being dated or anything. It just kind of helps me keep track of everything. So I'll go ahead and get started on the sidebar. I did foil some stickers that were printables. As you know, whenever I do printables, I keep everything black and then I just foil the ones that I want for that week in the foil color that I'm using. So I just went ahead and foiled these in the silver. I'll be using silver foil this week. So let's go ahead and get started on my sidebar. And I guess I'll use this on the weekend. So I guess I'll use the girl on my sidebar. I don't know if I want to put a header. Does this have glitter headers? This doesn't. Let me find some glitter headers. Okay, I found this from Scribble Prints Co. I had ordered a grab bag a long time ago of glitter headers, and it came with, I don't know, 25 or 30 sheets. It may not have even been that much, but it was a bunch. So this is a sheet of just silver, and so I'll be able to pull that in, and I'll put silver overlays over the glitter headers at the end once I've got everything done. So I'll put, oh Lord, put my full box down here. There we go. And then I have a this week's script that I would like to put down right here. I don't know what that was. Okay, so then I need my Monday through Sunday box at the bottom, and let me use this lighter blue one. Okay, and then I'll need like a little box to mark that it's my dinners. I guess I can do this one because it looks like I'll have plenty of room in this box. So I also need a habit tracker. Here we go. And I'll use the red. So we can probably use some washi in between. I pulled out all of these to use. I do have the new Simply Gilded 4th of July ones coming, but they haven't even shipped yet. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use these for this spread. And I might use this stripe one to pull in. Well, this is a lot of red, so maybe I'll use the blue stars instead. I forgot that this was red. So I don't like this one. To me, it's so hard. I hate when shops do these really, really light colors and then they use white. You can't hardly even see that. Those stickers are useless to me. So I won't use anything like that. If it's hard to read, I'm not going to use it. Okay, mark that down and grab my X-Acto knife. I know everyone has a little bit of a different way cutting their washi, but this, just using a little craft knife is the easiest thing for me. And then, you know, I get these off of Amazon. You can find the, you know, you can buy the replacement tips and everything. So they're fairly cheap. And I believe I do have them linked below, or I will have it linked below. I'll have this and my tweezers and a few other things that I use all the time linked below for my Amazon shop. Okay, so then I have all this extra room right here, and I'm not real sure what I'm gonna do. So maybe I can just take this extra box right here and cut it down. Let's see. I would kind of like a little bit, I can actually even do this. Let me do it that way. Let's see how straight I can cut today. Not very straight. Okay. And then put that down just to decorate the sidebar a little bit. I'm sorry, you were completely out of frame for a lot of that. Okay, there we go, not bad. It's kind of light at the bottom, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the bottom washi. And I guess I'll do, actually, I think I'm gonna start, can I fit a 10 and a 15 at the bottom? No, it's just a little bit too big. So I'm gonna put the stars at the bottom, and then I'm gonna try to pull in a 5mm in the red. So I'll go ahead and fast forward through putting all of my washi down and my date headers, date covers, and date dots. Yeah. That took forever. My numbers are not cut very well, so it took me forever to get the numbers off of the backing sheet. So let's go ahead and get started on my weekly plans. So one thing that I did want to do, I used to do it all the time, but I wanted to start marking the weather. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have enough of those. Let me see if I can find some littles that are left over that all match that I can put at the top to mark the weather. I found these in my leftover stash. These are probably from a leftover Scribble Prints Co or Glam Planner kit, and I don't care what icon is on there because I'm gonna cover it with a weather sticker. I'm not doing these very straight. Sometimes when you're filming, you're a little bit at a weird angle, and it's kind of hard to tell if you're getting things straight. And then we'll do Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so I'll go ahead and mark all that down after I'm done filming, because I film with my phone, so my phone is on the tripod right now. Of course, the first thing I do is mark that Monday is garbage day, so I'm gonna use this. I know it's a little fancy for garbage, but that's okay. And then use my little extras book. I love this little book for all my extras. It will be linked down below as well. I'll mark this right here, and then I always do on Sunday to remind myself to put the garbage at the road so we don't forget. And again, I'll use one of these little garbage cans right here. Okay. So on Monday, I usually do a to-do list, and it looks like there's not a full checkbox. So I'll just use this one. This one's fine. I don't even really need a header. So I'll just put this right here of things that I need to do on Monday. I don't feel like I have a whole lot of things that need to be done on Monday. So that'll work out. It's a holiday week. I'm hoping that'll be kind of low key. I do also want to mark that I do my laundry on Mondays. So I'll use this half box. Actually, let me use this box to mark Etsy payday instead, because that's more important than doing laundry. And on my little sheet of stickers, I have this that I made for myself. It's not great. It didn't foil great either, but it'll work. It's just my planner, so that'll work. Yeah, so let me go ahead and mark that I also need to do laundry on Monday. And I have my little Fox and Pip girls right here. And again, I'm still waiting for the replacements. Amanda said she was going to send me replacements for these because I'm having trouble getting them off the sheet. They're still usable. Like this one kind of tore a little bit, but it's still usable. So I don't even really need to put this on a box. Are there any cute flags? Yeah, let me do... Again, this one is useless because when you put it on white paper, you can't even hardly see it. So what good is that sticker? It's going straight in the trash. So let me do this one, I guess. And then I'll put maybe her right here at the bottom. And then I do have a laundry script. Did I pull it? Okay, my stickers are a disaster. I need to completely redo my sticker organization. I mean, it is a horrible disaster situation that I need to rectify soon because it took me like 5 minutes to find those stickers. Okay, so Monday, Etsy payday, laundry. And then I'll be working all day because we're leaving to go out of town on Thursday. So I definitely want to get a full day of work in. And I'll go ahead, maybe I'll use this quarter box right here, or third box, I guess, to do work. And then let me see, I have these munchkins. This is from Michael's. I know they're kind of sticky and a lot of people don't like them, but I had already put a ton of stickers in them, so I'm just going to deal with it. But I have these that I don't get to use often because the colors are just a little off from what I usually use. So I would actually like to use these to mark work. We'll put that right there. And then I also have the scripts from Sherry Planning Peeps handwriting. And it kind of goes over the munchkin's head, but that's okay. And you can get these at Planner Just For You. So I think they did release some new scripts recently. I need to go back and replace these because I'm using these every single day. Okay, so I think that's it for Monday. I won't be going to the post office. Actually, I will be going to the post office on Monday. So let me go ahead and mark that. And I have these that I had made a long time ago. I had made a bunch of sheets of different boxes when the kits weren't coming with enough boxes. So I'll just go ahead and use one of these blue ones to mark that I will be going to the post office on Monday. Okay, and I have my PO run from Kinzi, and I don't even need an icon in there. I'll just put it across like that. So there we go. So that's Monday. So let's get started on Tuesday. Again, I will mark this once I have my phone and I can get the weather, what the temperatures are supposed to be. So on Tuesday, the first thing I have a nail appointment at 10, but I think I'm going to put my full box at the top right there. I've been doing that. So let's see, this is definitely going to be Saturday and Sunday. Maybe let's do this one. Let me get a glitter header to put on top of that. Okay. Yeah, so I think it's gonna be cute once I put like all the overlays and everything on there. It'll be like really foiled up in 4th of July. Okay, so full box, and then I want to mark that I do have a nail appointment. So I'll mark that. I guess I'll mark that with a 3rd box. I do like the mini kits because I don't use all the stickers that come with everything, but it's not going to be enough boxes for me, I can already tell. So I had a script from Nikki's sampler from Rose Colored Daze. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit my table. Let's see, I think it's back here. Yeah, nail appointment down here. Okay, so I'll mark that down. Let's see, do I want to put a nail polish bottle behind it? I don't know that I have one that matches. I mean, I can use this. Yeah, I can use this one. It's kind of a pinkish red, but it'll work for now. Okay, so we'll mark that right there. Nail appointment, and then I'll just mark, oh, I'm trying to write with my craft knife. And this is a brand new pen. So when you get these Villa Beautiful pens, and this one might be, no, this is one that I bought, but some of them, if they have the little thing, like a little scratch on the bottom, it's like a it's an imperfect pen that she sells at a discounted price. And this pen, I haven't even used it yet. So it comes with this little like a wax tip to preserve the ink. So pull that off. And my appointment is at 10 a.m. Okay, and then this is dinners. Let me see if I have a little icon. I did pull a bunch of silver foiled stuff. And then I have these by Crafts by Thaowie. So let me go ahead and put one of those down right here. Okay, perfect. All right, I feel like I'm kind of all over the place with this. All right, so Tuesday, I will not be going to the post office, but I will be working on Tuesday. So again, I'll use a 3rd box to mark that. And I'll use another one of those munchkins. And maybe I'll use this one. Okay, and then again, we'll mark with this, and then let's see, that one was, maybe try this one. There we go. Okay, so I won't be going to the post office on Tuesday. I'll be going on Wednesday because I'm going to work all day Tuesday and all day Wednesday to get everything out before we leave Thursday morning. So that's it for Tuesday. I don't have anything else. For Wednesday, let's go ahead and start. I will be working, and this is the only quarter box that's left. You can't hardly even see it, and to me it's a waste, so it's going in the trash. So I need to find another box to mark my work. I'll do it in this red one. I mean, it doesn't match the other two, but that's all right. I'm not gonna stress over stupid things like that. Okay, so I'll pull another Munchkin. Is it? Yeah. And these books are pretty sticky, but if you take your time, you can get everything off pretty easily. And I'll do this, and then once again, I'll use this little work script, and I kind of pulled that off funky. I don't know what I was doing. Okay, there we go. So work for Wednesday. It's also Washi Wednesday, and okay, so I have these from Simply Gilded that I use every week. I don't see like a red or a blue. Oh, here's, it's kind of an orangey red, but that's okay. And then, so what I'll do is I'll put this, and I think I'm gonna see, they had some pattern flags. Not those. I thought they did. Yeah, here we go. So I'll put this right here with Washi Wednesday. Okay. All right, so Wednesday, I don't have much else other than work, and I will be making a post office run, so I can go ahead and mark that down. Again, I'm gonna use one of these boxes. Actually, I can use this one. That's crooked. There we go. Okay, and Kinzi's PO run. I'm almost out of these. I ordered a whole bunch. I say a whole bunch. I think I ordered like 3 more sheets of these. This was on her sale. She's discontinuing this one. So I did order some. It'll be coming up in a haul probably next week because I have a few more things that I'm waiting on before I do a haul. So we have that. Now I want to go ahead and do my full box. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm all over the place today with this, with my stickers. I just keep putting them down. I need to like get into a groove where I put everything in the same place. But my space is kind of limited, so it just ends up being everywhere. Okay, and then maybe do the pie right here. Okay, that'll work. All right, and then the last thing I need to do, I need to pack because we are leaving. So I'm actually gonna pack Wednesday night. And I guess I don't necessarily need to put it on a box. So let me grab, I have this. So this is like, in the front is all my Once More with Love stickers. And then I started from, well, I flipped to it already, but I started from the back and I started putting some other things in here. So I have these from Tasseled Planner, and I have a blue one. Is that gold? Yeah, this is my silver. So when I bought like in silver and gold. Oh, and I ripped it. Oh my God, I ripped that whole sticker. Okay, well, trash. So I guess I'll use this lighter blue, and I'll try to be a little bit more careful, and I'll go from the bottom instead of the top. Okay, that worked better. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, so I'm gonna put this at the bottom. I keep trying to... Okay, I keep trying to write with my craft knife. Okay, here we go. All right. So that's it for Wednesday that I know of. So Thursday, we'll be getting up really early on Thursday morning to head out. So usually what I do for when we're going like on a trip, I will run the washi across, and I try to run it across you know, the same, like keep it the same height or whatever in my columns. So being that I have a full box, I could put my full box down here. So let me do that. And I think I'll use this stripe just to pull in a little bit of this one because I love this one when it was released. So let's go here. And I'll run that across both pages. Okay. And I pretty much use Simply Gilded. I've said before, I pretty much use Simply Gilded exclusively. On this page, not, okay. Because I am on the team. I help moderate her boards, which can get pretty hectic at times. Okay, so I'm gonna go like right here and continue my trip. And it's sticking to all my other stickers. I need to be more careful when I'm doing this. I did not cut that straight at all. Let's see, there we go. I just put a new blade in my craft knife, so it's like super sharp. I actually cut my finger. I don't know if you can see, but I actually cut my finger while I was doing it. Pull that little bit up, okay. All right, so let's go back to Thursday. So Thursday, we will be leaving for our friend's house in Illinois. It is quite a drive. It's like a 12, 11 hour drive maybe, but we enjoy it. We usually stop off in Memphis and eat. So we do enjoy the trip itself. And I'll go ahead and put this flag. Actually, I'm gonna use these little labels right here. And what I do is I cut them like this, kind of to make a little arrow. So it's not a flag, it's kind of a flag, but different, and still gives me room to write. So I'm gonna put that right there, and I believe I have road trip scripts. Okay, so I have these little cars, and I guess we can take this one. It's kind of pink though. It looks like I don't have a red. I guess maybe let's take one of these blue ones. And the one thing I do wish is that she had put it to where the cars were facing both ways, because I would prefer my card to be facing the other way, like when we're going on something, and then this way on the other page. But I mean, that's all right. So I'm gonna do road trip right here. Okay, that's cute. All right, so one thing I do want to do on Wednesday, I want to weigh in. I kind of, quarantine has gotten the best of me, not only with shopping, but with some of my gaining weight back. So I started this week kind of watching what I'm eating again. So I wanted to go ahead and mark my weight, or actually mark weighing in. Okay, so I have these little scales right here, and I'll go ahead and put that down. And I'm not going to be marking my weight in my planner, but I will mark if I lose or gain or whatever. And then I have these again from Kinzi's Creations. Actually, I haven't even hauled these, and this is the second time I've used them. So whatever, come at me if it's a problem. Let's see, and I can do maybe weigh in like this. It kind of gives me some empty space right there, so I'll have to find something to put to take up some space right there. I don't know if I have any Yeah, I'll find something. I'm not too worried about it. Okay. So on Thursday, it's going to be a long day, just driving, and then we'll get there Thursday night. Friday, I don't know what we're going to be doing. Actually, let me put my full box down on Thursday. Again, I feel like I'm just all over the place with this. Okay, so I don't want to put it right there. Let me see, let me go. Yeah, let me go at the bottom on this one. Because like I said, it's going to be a long day. And once we get there, we'll probably just hang out, not do too much, because it'll be a long day on the road. And then I'll go ahead and put Friday. Let's see, do I want the hot dog or this? I think I'll do the hot dog. Grab my glitter header. And then I'll put this one like right here. I do think on Friday we're going to eat at an Amish cafe, which I'm excited about. I've already been before and the food was absolutely delicious. But I don't want to mark it down because I'm not 100% sure we're doing that. So Friday, I do want to mark that it's payday. And actually I can use this. There we go. And I thought I had a payday script. Okay, again from Kinzi's Creations. She has like legit become one of my favorite shops because her lettering is so great. And then I'll put this right here. It's just kind of pretty plain, but that's okay. And then I'll put, oh, I tore that one. I actually wonder if it's the tips on my tweezers because I've been tearing stickers that shouldn't be tearing. Okay, so we'll put payday right there. So that's regular payday for us. That's different from my Etsy payday. Okay, actually my husband's payday, I guess I should say. And then, again, I don't know what else we're gonna be doing, so I'm pretty much done with Friday. And then on Saturday, so I wanted to do the double box on Saturday. So let's start with the glitter headers. We'll take 2 of these glitter headers. Let me straighten this up right here. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and put it right here to where I can maybe just mark like a little something right there. And we probably will be hanging out by their pool. So that will be fun. We've known them for several years, even though we live very far apart from them. We've known them for several years and have actually been pretty close to them throughout the years. My washi is very crooked. Let's see if I can straighten it up without tearing my paper. So this paper, I love it. It's really nice to write on, but you have to use undo if you want to pull stuff up, because even the washi hadn't been down that long and it kind of tore the paper, and now it's kind of creased a little bit. There we go. I got the crease out. But it does tear the paper. It's a HP Premium. I do have that linked as well because I print my own inserts. I mean, I have them in the shop, but I print them for myself on this paper too. So I wanted to mark that Saturday is the 4th of July. And actually I don't have any more big boxes right here. So let me pull a full, not a full box, a half box. And we'll put this right here for the 4th of July. And I had my little sheet with all my little stickers. So happy 4th of July. And then I had actually, oh, I wanted to put Hello July on Wednesday and I forgot. Maybe what I'll do is once I put an overlay on this, I'll stick it on top of the overlay. It's actually got a little black spot in there, but I'm not even gonna worry about that right now. Okay, again, I feel like I'm all over the place. So I didn't have a weekend banner, but I was thumbing through and I found this from Scribble Prints Co. I guess it was maybe from a Wiggle. So I'll just use this one. Actually, it's really pretty, so I'll put that. Look, I can put that right here. There we go. Weekend. Okay, and then I'll put, like I did this here, I'll do another one. I know there was another one of these, yeah. And so, again, I'll cut. And if you're careful, you can actually use this side as a flag, but you can see I wasn't too careful with that. It came out funky. So I'll put this like this. It's got a piece. There we go. There we go. Okay, and I'll use another core to mark that we are on our way home. It's kind of a darker blue. I'll use this dark blue one. I don't use blue a whole lot in my spreads. There we go. So that'll mark that we're coming home on Sunday. So that's it, I believe, for, I need to mark 2 bills that I have due on Saturday and Sunday, which I'll pay before we leave, and there's no bill dues in this, so let me grab some bill dues. Okay, I found these in my stash. These aren't my favorite, but they'll work. Okay, so bill due right here, and then I'll put this one at the top. And then this is some bills I created for myself that I'm not too happy with myself about, but you know, that happens. Okay, so that should be it. So let me go ahead and put the Monday through Sunday box here. And then, let's see, let's do this. Here, and then I have on my little sheet for next week. Oh, there was my laundry sticker that I was looking for. I even foiled it. Well, that sucks. Okay, well, I'll have it the next time I need a silver foiled laundry sticker. It'll go in my little extras. Okay, so we'll go here and do next week, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do my normal washi that I do right here, and I'll go ahead and speed through that for you. Yeah. So I got all of that done. So now let's go ahead and go back and add some foil overlays. Okay, here's the silver overlays that I have from Rose Colored Daze. So I'll just kind of mix all of these in with everything else that I've used so far. Okay, keep everything from rolling off my desk. here are the glitter headers. Not the glitter headers, the confetti overlay. And these are perforated. Okay, so, and there we go. We'll go ahead and put these over all the headers to give them a little bit of foil goodness. And we got one right here. Okay, and keep going with these. So, sorry about that. I got interrupted, so I just kind of sped through that part. And then what I've been doing is doing like a little scallop on the washi to kind of give it a little bit of finished look. And before I was interrupted, I was asking, or I guess saying, I hope everyone's got some plans for 4th of July. Just, you know, if you're gonna be with family, that's all fine. Just remember, you know, wear your mask, social distancing. If you're not feeling well, please don't go, because Louisiana, we were supposed to be heading into phase 3, and that did not happen. Phase 2 got extended with a pretty stern warning from the governor that if we don't do better, we're gonna go back to phase 1, which everything will close again. Okay, so that's that. And for the actual overlays, I have these are the confetti overlays, but I don't know, a lot of people use these for like the bougie boxes, but it's a little much for me to have it, you know, to put these on. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find where it goes. To put these on underneath and then cover everything, and it's just a little much for me. So I actually intend to use them as overlays. But let me see. Yeah, I can do this. That's cute. Do this one. Okay. And then her, we can put like with a bow, like the box. Here we go. Like I said, oh, and I just ripped it. Oh, sometimes it's kind of hard to find the end of it, and I just ripped the shit out of it. And it went into the next box, so. Trash, 2 boxes. I don't know. Okay, let's just tear off like 3 of them so I don't have to keep finding the ends. All right, so I mean, I just feel like I am a disaster today. Okay, so let's put this one right here. This, the one with the bow and the box all the way around, I want to put on her because she's so pretty. I just kind of want to frame her. And then I have this one. We'll put right there. And then the next one should be the box again with the bow, yes. So I'll go ahead and put that on the balloons. Actually, I'm gonna put that right here, and I'm gonna use one of the confetti ones on the balloons to kind of pull that in. It's storming outside. We've had bad weather like every day this week. We've had storms every day this week. So we'll put this right here. There we go, cute. Okay, so one thing I did want to add, I had foiled this Hello July from Sincerely D Designs, and I was gonna add this like onto this box somewhere. Maybe right here. Okay, yeah. It's not great, but at least I got to use the sticker that I foiled. So this is it so far. I do have these, you know, I can add little bows everywhere. I mean, I can add a bow up at the top like I normally do up here. I mean, there's not really anywhere else that I need to add a bow. You know, there was some deco in the kit though. Let's see. So I hardly ever use these weekend banners. I'm just not a fan. It's really busy. It's hard to read. So trash, it's going straight in the trash. All right, so let's see. We can use this girl and put her right here. Oh, if I can do it straight. Put her right there. These cute little flags. Maybe do this. And the balloons. Let's see. Here's a little party, whatever. Okay, so here we go with this. Everything is done so far for this, and I hope you liked it. I felt like I was just a little bit out of it this week. It's actually been a little bit of a rough week this past week, so I hope you liked this plan with me. And let me give you a little wiggle before everything else gets on there and give you this page. I would appreciate you subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you supporting my little shop. I love doing this. I love my job. So if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you have a comment, please feel free to leave one in the bottom. And I hope that you have a great 4th of July and a great weekend. Thanks.